Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my another learning video or my another analysis video for coming week. So in this video we will see 5 stocks that I feel it can perform well in a week ahead or in coming week, right? So before getting into the analysis, so thank you everyone for 200 subscribers in my YouTube channel. So thank you, and keep sharing my videos or any learning content with your fellow traders or with your friends. Keep sharing, and please show some love in comment sections. Also do share your views regularly in comment section also, right? So let's begin. So before that, there is a video of last week's video. You can see it over here. Last week I shared 5 stocks. So if anyone wants to check the performance of last week and all, so you can watch this video and you can compare it with the charts and you can check the accuracy and all, right? So I'm not going to talk on how much stock hits target, or if any stock hit stop loss and all. We are not going to discuss and waste our time on those things, though, because the thing is, all those trades has already happened. So I am not interested in talking all those stuffs, right? I am interested in talking what's ahead. So lots of people would be here like, what was last week's accuracy and all. I am not interested in it, in sharing in it, because I have already made some good bucks with it, and I hope even you all would have made some good bucks in all those trades. And please let me know if you have made some money in last week's video, last week's analysis. Just in case if last week's analysis was useful to you all, so do let me know in my comment section that it was useful to you and you have made good money. Because I am like, I didn't just post video and leave it, but I did guide you through my Telegram channel. Whenever buying opportunity came, I did guided you, I did mentored you where to whenever I personally took trade, right? Whenever I traded in a particular stock, I did shared it with you all. So do let me know in comment section, it will definitely motivate me. And if at all anyone wants to know my accuracy, know how do I trade, how my analysis was, then you are free to watch this video again and compare it with the current chart, and you will know the details or you will know the results, right? So let's quickly begin the analysis of coming week, that is from 20th, which is from Monday. I have selected 5 stocks which I feel it has a good potential of movement, upside movement or downside movement. So let's see, let's begin. So before that, as discussed earlier, I am not going to give any particular level, like I will give levels, but I will not give like target based analysis. I am not going to do that. I see a lot of people do those analysis and share numbers like buy above 1000, buy above 1100 and keep stop loss 25 points and that all. I am not interested in doing that. What I am interested is to share my analysis, and this is why I am here, and I feel this is how you are going to learn, right? If I give a particular level, like for example in Titan, if I say buy about 1000 level and keep 50 point stop loss and keep a target of 50 points, that is not gonna work, and you will, in a longer run, you are not going to learn anyway. So I will try to share my analysis, and I will share important levels above which you can buy, and stop loss also we will share, and expected target will be also shared. And then it is up to you that how you are going to take that particular trade, right? So the first stock for the next week that I have selected is Titan. Titan actually looks good to me. If you see Titan, there was a trend line which was followed by Titan. What was, yeah, Let's say this was the trend line that was followed by Titan. Here if you see, Titan took a support and then it moved up, came nearly to the trend line, and then again took support, then upside, then it broke downside, but it didn't give much movement downside, and it has again retraced back and trying to giving a breakout in Titan, right? So Titan, I am expecting Titan to give a breakout, and that's why I am sharing this Titan trade analysis with you all. So now what can be done, like if you see here, Titan, that is a this will act as a support now in Titan, this level, and at upside if you see, just yeah, this is the upside range. If you see these levels, again Titan came here, again moved up, came down, again hit the upper trend line, and now took support, and now again trying to go up, right? So here I am not going to wait for breakout, because breakout level will be about 10,025 yeah, 10,000 sorry, 1025. I'm not going to do that. What I am planning in Titan is, like earlier I showed this trend line, right? This trend line which Titan has already closed above that. So above 1000 level I am going to enter in Titan. I am surely expecting a good move in Titan in few sessions, or let's say before, at least before this July series. What I am expecting in Titan is, let me say that very frankly, is now it is at 1000 level, let's say, and I am expecting at least 50 points target, this level. Yeah, so let's say I remove this line. Okay, so I am expecting Titan to break 1050 in few session, and if not in few session, then definitely before this July series ends, before this month, Titan will definitely break 1050. So keep this in your watch list and do trade properly. And of course I will do update in my Telegram channel whenever trade comes in Titan. So I will probably wait for a dip also. I can wait for a dip, and if dip doesn't come, then I will try to take a trade or try to move along with the trend, right? So I am bullish on Titan. I am expecting Titan to break 1050 in few sessions, or at least before this July series, right? So overall target can be below this, which comes approx 940 level, or the target is a bit bigger, but I'm not going to keep much higher target, much higher stop loss. But let's see how it moves in live market. So accordingly I will trade in Titan. So next stock is HDFC Life. So already HDFC Life gave good money in on Friday. It gave approx like 10 to 13 points. My target on Friday was 615, and it made a high of 616 at the end of the day. I holded it whole day, and it gave a good money, but the movement has not yet stopped. According to me, HDFC Life is showing some more potential. So there is some more potential in HDFC Life. Keep it in your watch list and keep watching it. Let me show you what I see in HDFC Life. If you check HDFC, okay, right, this is a parallel channel in HDFC Life, ascending channel, so which shows HDFC is bullish, first point. So let me clear this. And if you check weekly chart, so after this breakout from here, from this level, we are continuously seeing a green candle upside, right? And this green candle will not stop until HDFC Life reaches 645. I am expecting HDFC Life to reach at least 645, if not 645 but 640 at least. It will definitely reach in few days or in few before this July series, right? But we are definitely trading for this analysis is for the weekly analysis. So in coming week also I am expecting a green candle in HDFC Life. So let's see how HDFC Life performs in coming days. My trade will be above 615, of course. But I will definitely wait for a dip also. It can give a small dip, but I'm not expecting a bigger dip in HDFC Life because it has given a breakout again. So if you see this small trend line, but still it's a breakout, and this is why I was holding HDFC Life the whole day on Friday, right? So a lot of people in my premium channel, those who have opened account with me under me in Asta, I had told the safe traders to book profits around 607, 608. There was a small resistance, but I told those who are still has some risk can hold with a stop loss of 5 point for bigger target. So those who holded made good bucks. I was trailing stop loss in HDFC Life, and of course it resulted well on Friday, and I am expecting more upside movement in HDFC Life. So as you can see, I am not doing any hardcore analysis in front of you because that's all are not all possible to complete in a video, right? So I am talking about 5 stocks, and I am not able to share all those analysis. I did consider the volume analysis. I do consider other factors also, option chain analysis also I do sometimes. Option chain, I mostly don't watch option chain. I mostly watch the price movements on charts only. You can see my chart. It is pretty evident that how clear my chart is. I am not using any indicators. Yes, of course I do use indicators and all, but after my analysis I use indicators to confirm or to get extra confidence on those stocks, right? So I don't take based on indicators. I do take take trades based on charts or price movements, and then I use indicators to confirm my analysis, like how it is moving, right? So the next stock that I have selected is Hindalco. Hindalco definitely looks fantastic to me. If you see Hindalco now, by seeing this bigger red candle, a lot of people would have turned bearish over here. As I shared my Siemens analysis a week ago, there was a huge sell-off, like a retracement towards the triangle, but after that you can see how Siemens blasted upside. It gave a huge return. So those who watched that analysis and took a trade based on that, there was sell-off, but people fear during that period and they start to sell, and they try to take sell trades, and they get trapped over there, and a huge momentum gets upside, right? So in Siemens, if you see, okay, let me draw horizontal line. This level, if you see this level, very important level in Siemens. Why I am saying this is a important level, let me explain. Price came at this level was resistance. It came down and it gave a breakout upside at this level, and now it is retesting the same breakout level, right? So earlier, as I have shared in my support and resistance video, here it was resistance. Now this will act as a support, this area. So I am definitely going to buy in Hindalco, right? So this area is a support. So if I see support over here or somewhere around here also, I can buy, because stop loss is not a huge stop loss over here. I am not expecting it to fall below that. Of course, I will trade with a stop loss, but if it falls, I will exit with a stop loss. But I am bullish over here. So from here, Hindalco can break upside. It will break this high. Again, I am saying Hindalco will break this high. This high is 170 level. So a lot of people will give like analysis like buy above 170 and target will be 180, stop loss will be 160. My analysis is little different. We will buy here at 160 itself and give a stop loss of 5 points around here, and our target will be, first target will be 170. People where get enter into a stop, our first target will be there, and people where people keep their target, we will book our second target over there, right? So let me show you the levels also in Hindalco. Why I am saying Hindalco is looking good. If you see the Hindalco chart at this level, there is a good let's say resistance. If you see this area where Hindalco consolidated, it was a support. Now this is a resistance. So of course our first target will be 170 only, but I am expecting Hindalco to break 170 and it will give a second target of 180, right? So if at all if you are a bigger trader, you have a huge capital, then definitely you can buy a future. And I don't suggest to buy July future. You can buy next month series also, but you can also buy this month this July series future also, since we have already 10 days approx. So there can be a huge momentum can be seen in Hindalco of 10 points. See, the price is now at around 160, and I am expecting 20 points in a small stock like this, right? Hindalco, a small stock, I am expecting 20 points. So that's a huge target. So this kind of analysis I do. So I am not here to boost myself, so just letting you all know, right? So the next stock is Dabur. So till now we have talked on 3 stocks: Titan, HDFC Life and Hindalco. And now Dabur, if you see, Dabur is at a very important level, and also again I am expecting Dabur to give a breakout, but I will watch and trade in Dabur. If you see the upper trend line, Dabur has on last trading session touched the upper trend line. Now if Dabur doesn't break this low, which is 584 or 484 or 483, let's say 483, if Dabur doesn't break this downside and it shows bullishness, of course there is a good volume in Dabur, then Dabur is ready to give a breakout, and Dabur will definitely reach somewhere around 515, or it will also go around 525. It will go above 525, right? So this is my expectation in Dabur. A simple analysis, I am drawing a simple trend line, right? So drawing trend line is easy, but you should know where to draw the lines, right? So drawing line doesn't mean you can draw anywhere. Some people will draw like this, some people will, let's say, they will draw like this or anywhere. जहाँ मन करे वहाँ they will draw, but drawing the trend lines at a proper level is very important. So I will definitely make a separate video on how to draw trend lines, how to identify a trend and all. So here I am bullish on Dabur. Simple analysis. I'm not sharing anything. I am just saying that once this level is broken, let's say you can buy above 495, right? So 495 target can be 515, first target 515. Stop loss you can give 10 point stop loss, and first target will be 515, and then 525 will be the second target in Dabur. So these are the two targets with stop loss. Though I can write here with a text, I can write here with a text that target, stop loss and all, but I am not interested in doing that. Some people may think why I am not doing that. Simply I have already explained that I want you to learn, I want you to grow. I don't want you to just trade based on my level, simple levels. I am giving levels, but you have to watch, you have to draw these patterns on your chart, and only then you have to take a trade, right? So let's talk about the next stock, which is Infosys. Infosys, a jackpot stock which gave a huge return in past 2 days, or within past 1 day or say. It gave a huge money in let's say in as a risk reward ratio, right? As you all know, I bought a stock option of 850 CE call option. I did bought at, I just invested only 6,000 rupees over here, and the kind of return that I got with that, you will be amazed, but I am not sharing that. Let's say I bought at say 5.5 somewhere I bought, I don't remember the exact price, and it made a high around 75 or 80 I guess. And where I booked I will not say. Definitely I booked somewhere above only, because I did capture this this gap. So now what's happening in Infosys? A lot of people will try to buy Infosys, but let me tell you what I am I will try to do. I will wait Infosys. On Friday also Infosys gave about 15 points. We booked 15 points in our channel, in our premium channel. So here if you see Infosys from upper levels, it looks like Infosys may give a breakout also, but in Infosys I am not ready to buy. I will not go long in Infosys. And also this level, if you see, this level is a very important level for Infosys. If this level breaks, Infosys will what will Infosys do? It will try to capture this gap which was created in its last 2 days, right? It will try to fill this gap, which is very important. Stocks or index do fill their gaps. 99% they do fill their gaps. So there is a huge gap of 50 points here. So anyone interested in Infi, you can just sell a future and go to take a rest. And within few days Infosys will fill this gap of 15 points, and you will definitely get huge money in Infosys. Though Infosys can give a breakout over here, or it may also look like a fake breakout, anything may happen. I will sell on upside. Any pullback over upside, I will definitely try to sell Infosys, and I will try to make money in selling only in Infosys. So these are my 5 stocks for coming weeks. So before that, let me just tell you how I trade in these stocks, to give some idea about trading, how to trade in these stocks, right? So first of all, prepare a separate watch list and keep these 5 stocks over here. The stock which is in which you are bullish, keep whenever a dip comes. This is what I do. I am sharing my secret, right? So whenever if I am bullish in any stock, then whenever a good dip comes, good dip means there are certain levels. Whenever certain level comes, I enter into long side. I don't enter short side if I am bullish in any stock, right? Let's say if I am bullish in Dabur, if Dabur is falling, then I will avoid it. I will only take entry if the stock is moving as per my calculation, if the stock is moving as per my expectation, right? Other than that, I will not enter in that stock. Infosys, keep it in your watch list, and whenever a pullback comes or anything happens at certain level, then definitely try to sell it out. You will get a huge money in Infosys. So these are 5 stocks for coming week. So I hope you like this video, you like my analysis. Though like others, I didn't give any like any numbers to trade and all, but I feel this is quite enough to take a particular trade, because stock market is not for everyone. Stock market is only for few people. So if you come under those few people's category, then you would have definitely liked my analysis. I believe this firmly, and you will definitely make money using this analysis. This analysis is enough, quite enough to make money in market. Okay, so I end up my video over here. So also once again, if at all if last week's video was useful to you, then definitely let me know in the comment section of this week's video. In this video, do let me know in the comment section, and it will definitely motivate me to make such videos every week, or even I will plan to make such videos every day also in future. Definitely not now, but in future, if I get some good response from you all, I can definitely plan for that also. So I hope this video was useful. I end up this video over here. So let's see, have a happy trading for a coming week. Be a profitable trader. I hope all these stocks gives you all some good money, good bucks. So that's it for the day. Thank you for watching.